Okay, hi, this is Brandy of Harlem Hafla. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And I'm here with Ahava, wonderful super belly dancer Ahava of California. And she's just going to spend a few minutes with us sharing a little bit about what she's been doing and what her plans are when she comes out to Harlem Hafla in June. So first of all, hi Ahava, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Um, I want to know how you've been doing. You've been rather quiet on the belly dance scene, so I'm a little concerned about just what you're doing, what's happening with you, and if you've been well.
I've been well. I started my master's program, which is why I've been super quiet. I've been doing that and working full time, so I've had no time to, no extra time to teach or to perform or anything like that. I've dedicated my life to school, at least for the past 2 years, but I'll be done in December, and then I can focus on dance again. And I'm really excited to teach in New York in June.
Congratulations about that with the masters. I understand how it is when you're having to juggle different parts of yourself, different lives. Would you like to tell us what you've been studying?
Yeah, I am getting my master's in counseling and I'm studying to be a marriage and family therapist. Um, so that's what I've been working towards for the past 2 years.
Have you missed dance? Because we haven't seen a lot of you on the dance scene, so I wonder if you miss it at all.
I miss it a lot. I was just thinking the other day how much I miss performing and teaching. I was talking to a student of mine. We were sending text messages and just, reflecting on like uh, how much fun we had in class and how much I miss that um, interaction with my students and seeing their growth. So I, I I think about it often, um, and yeah, I'm excited to start focusing back um, on dance and practice and performing and all those good things that bring me joy.
Okay, okay. Now I know that you graduate in December. You once let me know. Congrats again. And Harlem Hofla will be in June. So I wonder, do you have any plans dance wise between late December, or I should say January and June, or are you just going to just settle in with your counseling job?
Right now, I don't have anything uh, on the horizon, so to speak. I What I really want to do is just start training again and practicing. I'm really looking forward to having my evenings free because that's when I used to practice a lot. Um, and continuing to balance work and dance as I did before I went back to school, which I did well. Um, so yeah, right now just focusing on the training and I am looking forward to. I used to make my costumes, so I'm looking forward to designing new costumes for Harlem Hafla for my
Really? Wow.
performances. Yeah, so um, that's an exciting part that I miss as well. So
Okay. Well, you said something about training. Um, can you put it in brief what a training regimen would involve for Ahava?
training involves. So I think it involves like getting inspired first. So I love watching old videos of like if you know me, Fifi Abdu is my
Oh yeah.
favorite Egyptian dancer. So I love watching her old performances. So I watch those and just get inspired to start training and do some stretching and technique work, and then like pretend like I'm performing for an audience at the end. So
Okay.
um, yeah, getting inspired, doing the stretching, the technique, and then like a little solo performance in my living room. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, I know that the interesting thing about your career is that you have got a lot of firsts, a lot of firsts. Would you care to share what some of your firsts would be? Well, what some of your firsts are, I should say.
first, so when I was competing, this was years ago, um, I do believe I was the first Black dancer to win the Queen of Rock Sharkey in 2006. Um, and I did Bellydancer of the Universe, that competition in 2007, and I won the drum solo competition and also the Egyptian style competition. And I do believe I was the
Congrats.
first Black dancer to win those categories as well. And I believe Belly Dancer of the Year, I was the second Black dancer to win that title. So yeah, just uh, I was doing a lot of competitions and I was placing and winning those titles. And I hold those with a lot of pride, even though they are so long ago. But I worked really hard to get my name out there and to show people that there are Black belly dancers out in the scene. Um, and, just to show that we are out there and just as, if not more, talented.
Well, we're very happy that you're going to be joining us and very proud of your accomplishments. Now, I know that this will be Harlem Hafla, I should say, will be your first time re-engaging with the public since you really got deep into your master's studies. Could you tell us a little about what you plan to do when you get here to New York in June?
Yeah, so this will be my first time teaching in New York, and I'm super excited, very honored to be a part of this event as my first teaching opportunity on the East Coast, or at least in New York. Um, so I will be teaching modern Egyptian technique and also hip work and hip technique. So um, I'm super excited to teach these classes and to meet all of the dancers in New York and the East Coast to help the dancers flourish and learn new techniques to add to their repertoire.
Okay, well, thank you so much for agreeing to come out. The interesting thing that I'll say about Harlem Hofla is a lot of people will be from the East Coast who come to see you, but we get them from across America as well. You will see the Western states and the Midwest, the South and North, where we come from everywhere. I just realized that. But what's most important is that we come to see and to support dancers of color and to dance in a show with you, to take your class, to meet you, and very very nice crowd. I think that you'll find that you like being among us. I know that you were in New York. I heard about it afterwards, but I know you were in New York some years back for a different event. And the last time I saw you, well, the first time I saw you face to face was at Art of the Belly a few years ago. I wonder what you were doing when you were here in New York
Mm.
last
Um, when
time.
I when I was in New York, I went twice before, and I was doing like training seminars. So the first was with Raya Hassan. She had taught a week long seminar with Aziza. And then the second time was, I think it was Rhonda
Okay.
Camel was in New York, and other Egyptian style artists, excuse me, for a different festival. So I was just training and working on my craft and my technique the past two
So what
times.
year
And
was
I
that?
do believe, oh gosh, I think it was like 2016 for the week
Okay,
long
not that long
intensive.
ago.
Yeah, and then maybe 2015, 2016, one of those. I can't fully remember, but it was, yeah, a while ago. Um, and I also did a performance while I was here for the week long for the Rahia Hassan event. So that was fun to perform
Okay.
for her.
Okay. Well, you know what? I promised that I would keep this short and sweet, so that answers everything that I wanted to know from you. Was there anything that you wanted to share before you got back to your studying?
Just that I'm excited to be a part of this event and excited to be back in dancing again and teaching again. And I hope to meet everyone in June at Harlem Hafla.
Well, it'll be really good to have you. So thank you for spending a little time with me. I'm sure that everyone will be glad to hear from you. And you can look for emails and plane tickets and all that from me shortly. But it's so good to finally catch up with you, Ahava. And we are really, really excited to have you come and be part of Harlem Hafla. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll be in touch shortly.
All right, you as well.
Okay, bye bye now.